Hi guys, Daniel Eigenman here, finance broker. I just finished with a client, meeting a client, and we spoke about the client is looking at buying his partner out because they're going through a separation, a relationship breakdown. And I just wanted to talk to you about a very important point. If you are going through separation, I know it is very emotional, it is very stressful. And by the way, now, I don't know what you would go through, but I know that I've worked with a number of clients over the last 5 years that are going through the exact same situation. Now, there's a relationship breakdown and suddenly you need to allocate the assets. And usually what happens is the family home is either sold or is bought by one of the partners. Now, when you are going through that situation, be very careful where you get your advice from, because what happens very often is that the lawyer would say to you or the other partner, stop making loan repayments. You know, sometimes it can be a very difficult, very unenjoyable exercise, and the lawyer will say, stop paying your mortgage. Now, that is probably one of the worst advice you can get, especially if you're looking at keeping the house, taking the house over, and needs to borrow extra money to keep the house. Because what happens as soon as you stop making the repayments, you are defaulting on your repayments, it goes straight to your credit file, and then it becomes really, really, really hard to borrow money to buy your ex-partner out. So remember, if you're looking at keeping the house, if you need to borrow money to buy the house, to buy the share, your ex-partner's shares, make sure you do not stop making the repayments. What you can do if you find it hard to make the repayments on your own, you could always go back to the bank, explain the situation and say, listen, can I pay you or can I pay interest only until the matter is resolved? But remember, do not stop making your repayments. If you stop making your repayments, you might be in a situation when you're not able to borrow money you need to keep the house, you'll be forced to sell. Or if you find a solution, and there are some lenders that will allow you to borrow the money under some specific conditions, but it will cost you a lot of money. I mean by that it will be a much, much higher interest because of your situation of default. All right, so if that's your situation, remember, get the right advice. If you need some questions, if you have some questions, need some advice, you can always contact me directly at 0412 022 110. Thanks guys, bye.